Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the throne. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the throne. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They font that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 17 hundo and 27 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on? Beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes. It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. And today's episode of the Mancast is sponsored and brought to you by Everest and K2, flexing on all you bitches.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right. Here we go. All right, fam. What's going on? How are we doing today? Let's go around the horn. Let's see what we got going on. What did you smash today? Did you smash? You better have smashed. And if you didn't smash, why doth thou not smasheth? Why not? Why not? What is going on with you? What is going on with you if you didn't get a workout today? How dare you listen? How dare you tune in and have not gotten a pump on? You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror right now. Look at yourself in the mirror right now. Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself? If you're not proud of yourself, then you better fucking lay down your 7 pillars right fucking now and get it done. Don't go to sleep tonight without being proud of yourself. Fucking do 100 push-ups and 100 squats and just get it fucking done, right? Make it happen. Lay it down. Lay it down. Get it done today. It's just 7 pillars. It's just 7 things. It's just 7 things. Come on. That's all it is. It's right there. Community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, consistency. It's not hard. Come on. Come on. It's simple. It's simple, isn't it? Is it not? You meditate for 5 minutes or 10 minutes in a day. Piece of cake. You do some mobility. Done. You get your workout in. Gladly. You drink enough water. You eat some good food. You cut out the bullshit in your life. You fucking make it happen. All right. Drop a comment down below. Drop some GTTFG. Go to the fucking gym in the comments down below. We got to bust this beach open. And also in the comments, what did you smash today? Let's go around and see what the Swole fam's got. Let's see. Michelle, Swole Mastery, day 6. Chose 2 Swole and 7 and 2 rounds of mobility. Very nice. Very nice. Little Mouse, schoolwork is enough for me right now. All right, well, easy there. Easy. Let's read the rest of the comment. Schoolwork is enough for me right now. LOL. Probably going to get bendy with my body before bed. Ooh, is that what they're calling it nowadays? Okay. Good. Do some yoga. Do some mobility. Come on. Respect yourself. Come on. You got to lay it down. I just finished saying you shouldn't go to sleep without taking care of your body. So I recommend that you do that. All right. Cerny, day 1, week 5, Swole season. Very nice. Mark, smashed mobility and some self-myofascial release. Excellent. Let's see. Bring on the Tessie. Oh, we're ready to bust this out. Cole, going to hit some yoga when I get home. Good man. All right. Well, you're getting it done. It seems like a lot of you are getting it done. Seems like a lot of you are getting it done. But we got a little sexy testy. Ooh, what's in the nut? What we got over here, fam? What do we got in the nut? Shall we bust her loose? Shall we bust her loose? I think we shall. All right, cover your nips. Drop a comment down below. What'd you smash today? Let's bust this beach open. All right. Leo, good God, man. Good Lord. Good Lord. It's a Wednesday night. I don't know why champagne is on the menu on a Wednesday night. I highly recommend you get some help, Leo. Get some help with a nightcap. Leo with an early nightcap. What a fucking lush. What a fucking lush.
I was kidding!
No, I'm not kidding.
I was only kidding!
No, Leo, you're a freaking raging alcoholic. Take care of yourself. All right? Take care of yourself. All right. We have a bunch of members in the Swole fam that have kicked the habit. If they can do it, so can you. Get some help, Leo. All right. We got some sexy testy. Look at that card. I got a little carried away with that. Got a little carried away with the green there. I just fucking went slash mode when I got to the fucking gym. I slaughtered that card. I didn't sign that one, but I will. I'm going to sign it. I forgot to sign it again. God damn it. God damn it. All right, let's do that quickly. That's a beautiful card. Now, all right. I'll settle down. Settle down. You can wait 2 seconds. You can wait 2 seconds. Hold on. All right. So if you're just listening to the podcast, you're missing the full experience. I'll use this opportunity while I'm signing this card. Look at that sexy beach. Hey-oh. You're a sexy fox. What we got? 17, 27. All right. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. See, I got it. You see? And we're back. I told you I'd take care of it. I told you Pop will take care of it. Looking sexy like a snack. All right. GTTFG. It stands for go to the fucking gym, whether that's in your basement, your garage, or actually at the gym. Go. Get it fucking done. What are you waiting for? Do it. I had a sick, nasty arm pump. I sent out a Swole text today. Ooh. I got to go through some of those texts and make sure that those of you that responded that you went to the fucking gym, that you did it. I was right in the middle of a sick arm pump. Right in the middle of a nasty arm pump. It was filthy, it was whorish, and it was wonderful. Oh, it was fucking great. What a great pump. Okay. All right. Let's get into the tip today. Remember, we still got a couple days left on our Fuck Your Resolution specials. We got 3-month and annual options still available. Check it out, swolenormousx.com. Let's get into the tip. We got some go to the fucking gym, so drop that in the hashtag.
Just an
in the
inch,
comments.
just an inch.
Down below.
It's cold outside.
It's cold. I know a lot of you are having snow. I saw somewhere in the news. Look at my hair. I look like Sonic the Hedgehog. I got a nice little, look at that. It's getting washed tonight after the sauna. It's been a day or two. A lot of sweat in there. I know a lot of you have a lot of snow going on, but it's been beautiful down in Florida. I'll brag about it. If you're still living in the cold, what are you doing with yourself? There's no need to be shoveling snow all day long, being cold for 6 months. Don't you want to get some sun on your tits every day? Don't you want to get some sun on your nips? Don't you? Don't you want to get sun on your nips? Let's get into the tip. What we got in the box?
What's in the box?
What we got in the box? Remember, hashtag go to the fucking gym. Hashtag GTTFG for a chance to win today's Swole card. Let's get into some Swole fam action. Ooh, Amanda A over on the Discord Hey Swole fam, some of you know me already, but for those of you who don't, I'm Amanda. I joined the fam in May of 2020 and I'm a huge fan of Papa's. My goal is to get into the normal BMI range. I'm 5'5" at 179 pounds. Currently, the support and love I've gotten from the fam is incredible. You're all awesome. No, you're awesome. You're awesome, Amanda. So obviously you're introducing yourself on the Discord, so you're not a new member, but it's in the introduce yourself section. So if you are a Swole Fam member, you get access to the private Swole Fam Discord. And if you click on that channel, the introduce yourself, make sure you do so. So we're introducing everyone to the people listening, Usually it's new members, but sometimes you get an introduction from not too long ago, a reintroduction as it were. Bearded Dad calling for 5 to 6 inches of that's what she said of snow on Saturday. Ooh. No, it's coming. It's coming. All right, let's take another one. This is from Hillary inside the Swole Fam in the private Facebook group. I am getting gym anxiety once again in my life. Now that there's more people at my gym outdoors, I get more anxious about being near others, and I don't know why. I've always had this and is one of the reasons why I would cancel my gym membership and just do my own thing while investing in equipment. Is anyone else like this? I know I've been avoiding the gym and just going for long walks and runs and then going home to do some exercises, but is it still the same? I get so frustrated with myself at times. So you're nervous in crowded places, I guess. What's the name for that? What's the name for that? I don't know if that's a phobia technically or just some type of anxiety trigger. I don't know how you would categorize that. So you would cancel your gym membership so you would have it and then you would go and just your anxiety would be through the roof being there around other people and then you would just do it at home. Well, when you say at the end, is it still the same? You could have monstrous workouts at home. You literally can have the same workouts and build as much muscle, get as much results, and even more than at a gym. The thing is, the reason why a lot of people like a gym is one, they have all the equipment there. You don't have to pay for it all. You don't have to have the space of an actual gym. You could pay 30, 40, 50, whatever it is a month now and have access to every piece of equipment, have access to millions of dollars of equipment, potentially, okay? Another thing is people like to show off. So when you're training hard, but there's this underlying, people are watching you, whether it's other dudes, whether it's other girls or something, you have this kind of little boost for training hard because you're essentially on display or you think people are watching you even though they aren't really, or they might casually. People aren't staring, just glaring at you more often than not. So, you can either use that as a positive. People tend to push harder because they know they're kind of on display. And other people will just completely close up and not be able to get a good workout in. So some people might get a better workout at a gym because you're kind of showing off and, clucking around the gym. But at the same time, if you're lifting the same overload and training with the same intensity at home, you can build the same amount of muscle. There's nothing saying that you can't. There might be those other untestable variables of being I shouldn't say untestable, but being in an environment when you have to show off and kind of be the alpha, so to speak, or you're on display, so you train a little bit harder kind of thing. So, but you can build tons of muscle at home. It's just the overload. Just most people don't have the space or the equipment to do it. And the same type of discipline, because also once you go to the gym, you're out of your environment. When you're at the gym, you have nothing else to do but lift weights. You went to the gym is the gym. If you're training in your basement or your garage or your living room, there's the TV, there's the phone, there's other distractions, you have people in the house. So you have a lot of things that can pull you off track or take longer rest periods or cut your workout short. So you have to really be disciplined and practice that, which is what I've been doing. I've been finding a lot of good insights into getting it done when it's maybe the least inspiring and turning that into an inspirational environment. So let's take a couple comments. A bunch of you are writing in on this one. Let's see. Booger Bubble, there's always been a huge stigma that you can't get the same amazing results if you're not at the gym. Yeah, it's really just because you're not going to get the same results if you don't have equipment. If you have no equipment at home and you have versus a gym, you're not going to be able to build as much muscle because you don't have the tools. It's just like, that's how it's going to work. You're not going to get the same results as having all the equipment in the world, right? Cindy, I understand I never hit the gym at busy times. I have left and changed plans to run and work out at home instead if it's too crowded. Don't like waiting on the machines or being around lots of people. And I'm the same way. I don't like being in a crowded gym. Some people love to walk in and there's people everywhere. I don't like waiting and not having space. I always like to go on off-peak hours. I don't like being at a gym or around. If I do go to a gym, I don't like being around. I never go during peak hours. Usually mid-afternoon, late morning are good times to go to a gym. If you're trying to get off-peak hours, something like 10 or 11 would be a good time. Maybe like 2, 3 o'clock. You miss the lunch crowd and you miss the evening get off work crowd. 4:35, 5:30, they start to come in. I mean, nowadays it's different, I guess. It depends on what area you live in. Depends on what kind of industry is in your area. All right, Jermaine, what's going on? New member, check in. What's going on, Jermaine? What's up, Bish? What up, Bish? All right, hello, fam. I'm on my 3rd week of getting back into the gym after 3 years. Haven't lifted since high school. Took it easy getting back in this time, following the nutrition guide on the site, and now being consistent with going 4 times a week. I'm starting to fall back in love with the gym. Pop on TikTok always helps me push to go on the days I'm not really feeling it. Looking forward to progressing with our community. Went at 5:30 this morning to get that pump in before work, and to think 3 weeks ago, I wouldn't have known I'd have the drive I do now. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Nice.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Very nice.
That doesn't make sense.
Very nice. Cheers. Welcome to the fam. Jermaine, drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments down below for Jermaine. Oh, good name. Good name. I got some. That's a good point. Nate T. Reeves. I like the gym because of the sauna, but if during the peak time, old guys get in there naked, yeah, you get that little helmet in the brush, right? the little mushroom top. Old dudes love just to hang dong in the gym or hang bush. I always used to see that because I used to go to a gym where it was more older people. It was more of like a retirement area where I was training at, and just always just old dudes drying off their sack in the middle of the gym. I did a driving while gaining on that. Remember that one? It was old dudes in the gym in the locker room. Remember I did a driving while gaining? It's still on there. It's still out there. I did a DWG on that. Yeah. Julia, hey fam, it's been a while since I last wrote here. Quick update since my last procedure, I've been passing kidney stones and fragments nonstop. Think like 5 a week. Oh shit. Last week I was finally healing and planned on getting back on track as soon as I could, only to wake up this morning with severe pain to the point of not being able to walk. I'm going to call my doctor tomorrow, but I'm feeling so discouraged. I know health comes first, but I've gotten to the point of going backwards. I recently needed to restart therapy because my mental health is declining further and further. I know I can get through this and get back on track. It's just so discouraging to constantly have to feel this pain and not be able to do anything about it. Anyways, this isn't a pity party. That's enough about me. Reading all your successes and accountability posts brightens my day, and I'm so glad to be in this community. Love you, fam. We love you too. That sounds fucking brutal. God damn it. That's one of the things I've never ever wanted to deal with ever in my life. I never ever want to deal with kidney stones. Holy shit, that just sounds so painful. I don't want to piss calcifications out of my dick hole. God damn it. Ouch. Well, take care of your mental health. You're on the right track. I mean, you just have to work through this. I wonder if they're going over anything with you about nutrition. What are the major causes of kidney stones? But yeah, you can't do anything. You have pain like that, you can't do anything. All right, we got one more and then we'll take some more questions. Any of you deal with kidney stones? You could drop that in the comments if you want to talk about it. Lacey, what's up, Beesh? What up, Beesh? Hey, Pop and the fam. Name is Lacey. I'm 33 years old and 5'3", and I have one son, soon to be 16 in a couple months. Yep, 16 and pregnant. That's when my weight took off like a rocket. Lots of complications and bed rest. I was 150 pounds at my first appointment, and at delivery, I was 212. Oh, but it didn't stop there. Over the next few years, I got up to my heaviest of 222 pounds. I was a land whale. Uncomfortable, back pain, knee pain, and my diet was absolute shit. I got tired of being uncomfortable and in pain, so I decided, so I started a low-calorie diet and did only cardio. I lost 85 pounds, but I also lost my gallbladder from believing that BS about low fat. I went too low and I was still eating trash foods. Anyway, 11 years ago, I bought a house and I really started to look at my health and what I was eating. I stopped smoking. I started making my own foods, did the vegan thing for a while. It sucked, by the way, and have been doing my own elimination style diet for the last 3 or so years. My goal now is to be more consistent with working out and really focusing on mobility. My first day as a member, I did the Swole hips. If that was all I got from the membership, it would have been worth it. After one flow, I had more mobility and less tension in my right hip than I had since before I was pregnant. God damn, that's fantastic. I was actually able to lift my right leg past waist height. On that alone, a big thank you to Papa. Well, that's all I got for now, fam. Looking forward to starting the 90-day dash to drop some more weight, 163 pounds this morning, and being mobile as fuck. Take care and crush it. That's a very, 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 very lovely intro. Man, I love hearing that. The first day, I love hearing that. I love hearing that about the Swolga. I love hearing about mobility. I'm telling you, the biggest pleasure that I get, I love it when you all lose weight and get to whatever goal you're trying to achieve with the Swole fam. I just love that. But even more so when people tell me that their pain went away, whether it's from the elimination diet, whether it's from mobility and yoga or mindfulness, when you can help someone not feel pain, when you open up that mobility, it's so fun reading the responses from what it seems like. And I'm trying to word this in a right way. I want you to drop a comment down below because a lot of you watching have this situation. But when you get a result that you don't expect, or you didn't expect that you didn't know that you wanted, okay? The feeling for being more mobile and not having pain, you didn't realize you were in pain until all of a sudden you felt more mobility and holy shit, I feel amazing. Everyone goes in the point is everyone usually goes into a program, they want to lose X amount of weight. They want to have 6-pack, they want to have biceps, or they want to have a bigger butt. That's what they think they want. And it's not that they don't want that. And it's not that most people don't want those things. Okay, great. But then all of a sudden you cut out a certain food and you realize you have more clarity, or your migraines went away, or all of a sudden the eczema on your elbow, or just some of these things are holy shit. And that makes so much more of a difference than what having abs and than that ever could. These little things that have just become background noise and just such a nuisance to you that you just put them, you just don't even notice them as being problems. And that can have to do with you didn't realize that your back was so stiff, or that you had constant bloating, or that you had, or if you're dealing with migraines, to not have migraines anymore, or knee pain that goes away, back pain that goes away, just discomfort that all of a sudden you find relief, practicing brain gains and all of a sudden not being stressed, and holy shit, better than any medication that you've taken or any other adjustments. You didn't realize that all you had to do was stop and chill out for a few minutes a day and think about things a little bit differently, and then it changes your life. It's because that opens up more doors to you getting those physical results. If you have less of the roadblocks that people normally put in their own way, if you have less of those things, then you can actually achieve the results that you've always wanted. But most of the things that keep people is that everyone makes it so complicated. It's not complicated. It's very, very simple. Doesn't mean that it's easy, but it's very simple. We talk about it all the time. It's very simple. You just have to be relentless doing it. And most people aren't relentless enough because they just don't fucking care enough. They don't care enough to prioritize it enough. And if you do prioritize it, guess what? You will get better. Whether it's playing the piano, the guitar, whether it's painting, whether it's whatever it is. If you put in a lot of time, you'll get better at it. I didn't know a fucking thing about podcasting. I didn't know a fucking thing about video editing. I didn't know a fucking thing about anything when I started. I knew about fitness and exercise. I didn't know a fucking thing about tech. You think I came in here knowing how to run ads and shit? You think I came in here knowing how to edit videos and fucking post all this shit that no, absolutely not. But I was relentless and did it every fucking day, and I still do. And that's why it's gotten so much better. It's just, that was the most important thing, and that got done all the time. I probably edited 20, 30 fucking thousand videos. Do you have any idea how much footage I have that's never gotten edited? There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff over here. There's so many things, so many hard drives. Anyway, you put all your effort into it. You put all your effort into something. Yeah, you're going to get better at that thing. And if you enjoy it, if you're passionate about it, if you're good at it, boom, you're just stacking up the chips in your favor. Just fucking go. How we got on that topic, I don't know, but there you go. Oh yeah, people complicating things. It's not complicated. It's simple. It's just people are trying to, because it's so simple, everyone tries to complicate it to justify not doing it. Does that make sense? Because it's so simple, it's just hard. But because it's so simple, people tend to complicate the hard. The hard is just being stubborn as fuck and just going, doing it. Priority. So it's easy to want to try to complicate it to justify not doing it. Oh, well, I got to do this and I have to do that. And and this here. And well, the gym is closed. Well, fucking figure something else out. I can't. My gym is closed. Well, you better be doing a fucking 1,000 push-ups a day if you want to try to keep your physique or keep your health up. Like, do it. You just fucking do it. Aight. You know? Let's take a couple questions. What we got here? All right, let's see. Drop a hashtag Ask Papa Swolio in the comments down below if you want to, for a chance to be featured. That way I can pick up on the comments. Let's take a question from Cole. Just a quick question. I'm doing the elimination diet. I'm wondering if peppered beef jerky is something that could go with it or just avoid it during the diet. It's not so much, let's say it's grass-fed beef jerky, but if there's other stabilizers, and there's usually a lot of preservatives in beef jerky, and it's usually not quality beef. So I would say avoid it because you're probably getting a lot of other preservatives in beef jerky. Most beef jerky has all sorts of shit in it. So you need to be eating food. You want to eat real food. Unless you're making homemade beef jerky, and that's a whole different story. Hit like Liz. I feel like we covered this already. What's your biggest pet peeve within the fitness industry? Also, your beard is godly. Oh, why, thank you. A godly beard. You don't say. The little rascal has spirit. Thank you very much for the beard compliment. What's your biggest pet peeve within the fitness industry? I guess I just said it. We'll leave it at that because there are many of them. I would say that people that make it seem like it's not fucking simple and complicate the effort, translate that effort and misdirect people into thinking that it's all these other fucking things that they have to micromanage. Bullshit. It's not that complicated. It's really fucking simple. I really want to say easy. It's not easy. It's just become such a mindless habit. You just have to fucking do it. It's so simple. The Ohio fisherman, Papa Swolio, what kinds of food will lower my high cholesterol? Well, I'm not going to be able to give you any kind of medical advice over here, but I would read into more the cholesterol. There's a lot of information about the cholesterol myth and the misconceptions about can someone else, can some of you, a lot of you have listened to the podcast and certain episodes that discuss cholesterol, and you can maybe reference the Ohio fisherman in the comments. I just can't think of them off the top of my head because I got so much stuff going on here. But there's a lot of misunderstanding when it comes to cholesterol based on, of course, your blood work, whether, who's reading your cholesterol, like what should I say, what type of approach your health professional is coming at this. If you're just going to some run-of-the-mill doctor that's just going to try to put you on some kind of medication, or you're going to a functional medicine practitioner who's going to look at your entire lifestyle and habits and nutrition as a whole. But that's a smaller niche of the medical system that is growing rapidly, but needs to grow a lot faster. So I'm just going to have to, I'm just going to have to default to you talking with your health team. But me personally, when it comes to nutrition, I recommend, if you haven't yet, I would recommend looking into my content on the elimination diet, cutting out a lot of these highly suspect foods like processed sugar, most dairy, getting rid of gluten and all the vegetable oils and seed oils. You would start with there. You can learn a lot about quality sourced animal products. I am not a fan of eating low cholesterol foods personally. I consume plenty, but your body produces cholesterol. So it depends on what your specific issue is. So you have to default to your medical team, because I'm not going to be able to give you medical advice here, but there's a lot of books and podcasts out there when it comes to cholesterol that can help you learn more about what the inherent or classic biases of, I would say, classic cholesterol methodology in the medical industry, and what they're learning now and what they're unveiling now. So cholesterol has been demonized in so many ways. But you really need to go and talk to your doctor about it. It's so challenging to give advice and information without overstepping, because there's so many different factors when it comes to someone's health. And I think that's one of the inherent problems with the industry we have now, because doctors are trying to get through like 30, 40, 50 patients a day. You're running through the mill, and you can't spend a lot of time with each patient. So you have your PA going in there and doing the kind of, going in and doing the little paperwork and the little run up and XYZ. And the doctor comes and looks at your sheet, talks to you for a couple minutes, and then bounces. So they're not able to go over your nutrition really. They're not even trained properly for how to educate you in nutrition and to take that holistic approach in terms of being holistic your entire life, your exercise habits, your nutrition habits, when it comes to your sleep patterns, your hydration, all these different things. It takes time. It takes time, which is why you need to this is why I talk so much about these things, because you have to take control of this, because it takes a lot of time. And who better to do it than you? You're the one that's spending all the time with you. Your doctor sees you once a fucking year? Oh, they're going to be an expert on telling you what to do with your body. Come on. They're going to be an expert in certain things. They're going to be able to get certain tests and read certain data, but you're the one that needs to be putting in that effort every single day. No one's going to do it for you. Jesus Christ. Nick, my doctor told me I had too much good cholesterol. I asked him what that meant, and he walked out before answering. Jesus Christ. I would find another doctor. Nate, I thought recent research pointing towards cholesterol as a response to heart disease, not a cause per se, like blaming firemen for being at the fire. Huh. Well, there's that's the thing when it comes to, we're going to be learning a lot of stuff about science, especially in the next 5-10 years with all the technology. We're going to learn a lot of things. It depends on if we're allowed to really pursue science anymore. It depends on if we're allowed to do things the way we're used to under the new regime. Who knows? Maybe science is banned. Books are still around, though. We're still good with books for now, so cherish them. All right, let's take another question. Let's see what we got here. Bury me 6 foot in snow. Ooh. If you need to call a hotline, I recommend doing that. That's a weird fetish. Bury me in 6 foot inches or 6 foot in snow. I mean, are you standing up? You might just be like, so this might not be a bad thing. This might not be a bad thing. You might just be 6 foot. You might be 6'5", and it'll be a cool thing. You bury you 6 feet up, and then your head's sticking out, and it's fun, and everyone's laughing and playing. So this could just be all fun and games. If you're lying horizontally, that's an issue. Where do I start my weight loss journey? Well, we talk about a lot. I would go to swolenormousx.com, check out our site, and download the 7 pillars. It's a great place to get started because it'll teach you the foundations that you should be focusing on for your overall wellness and lifestyle habits. And I would also check out the blog. You can just do a search to Swolenormous and elimination diet, and it'll pull up a lot of information. If you go to swolenormousx.com/links and you click on elimination diet, it will take you right to the blog article that will kind of give you a little overview of what that's like. Weight loss is pretty simple. You got to improve the quality of the foods you're consuming, and that will take out all the crap. I'll take all the crap. Your calories will drop. You won't be eating those inflammatory foods. You'll be having less side effects and issues from the garbage that you were eating before. Assuming you're eating garbage, most people do. And exercising, just walking, being more physical, starting with some yoga. Got some free classes on that website I gave you, swolenormousx.com/links. Got some free Swole class you can try. Swole 7 mobility class you could try on that link. So check that out. That's where I would recommend starting. Just getting more active, but focusing on cleaning up what you can control. What foods are you consuming? Let's start there. All right, one more question. ZZ00R21. If you're wanting to work out just to stay in shape, what is a good, well-rounded routine you would recommend? I mean, you could pick one out of a hat on YouTube or Google. You could find so many routines that are just general, like with general pushing, a couple total body workouts, do some squats, do some pull-ups, some push-ups. That's a general thing to just stay in shape. You know, that doesn't it depends on what you really think you're going to achieve. So if you're saying you want to work out just to stay in shape, that sounds like a weak ass workout to me. All right. That doesn't really have anything. There's nothing there that excites me. You just want to stay in shape. Do some push-ups and some pull-ups, some squats, and you're going to be one of those jabronis that just does a couple push-ups and pull-ups a day. I recommend doing more physical activity, practicing yoga, and on a consistent weight training regimen. You get your mobility, you get your strength training, boom, you're moving in all different planes of motion with your yoga. You're getting your physical training in. You could check out, again, I'm keeping on plugging my shit. So I recommend the 90-day dash. The 90-day dash inside Swolenormous X is that well-rounded routine. So I really try to give you an explanation because I have no problem plugging my own shit. I have no problem talking about the 90-day dash. But every question I'm just going to be like, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. There are a lot of things out there. So I just know for sure that the 90-day dash has that. So that's why I'm saying it. But otherwise, just do a general total body routine. So the only thing that I can actually quality control and that I can tell, because I know it intimately, is the programming inside Swolenormous X and Swole Mastery and all the programs in there. So that's what I would recommend. But not everyone can afford it. Not everyone wants to sign up. So it is what it is. But that's why I created it. So that's why I recommend. I just want to make sure I talk and explain overall that way. It's not just like, well, do my stuff. My stuff is the only thing that works. Well, obviously there's a lot of people that get results in this world. So, but still, they're not following the 7 pillars. So you got to. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's go balls deep, shall we? Let's go a little bit deeper. We got a couple questions for tomorrow. It's time to take a little bit deeper. Let's get into some more Swole fam too. They're ready.
That's deep.
Swole 7 is real if you take it slow. Yeah. Well, you can try a free Swole 7 mobility class. For those of you watching, go to swolenormousx.com/links and you'll see a bunch of little links to download the ebook and all sorts of stuff like that. Well, thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Seriously, for the content we get, it's worth tenfold. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are crushing it with the content. We just keep on putting on more shit. We got so many fucking yoga classes. Woof. We have so many. The postnatal and the prenatal, and plus the other ones we're releasing this week. We've been doing double uploads too. We've been releasing 2 fucking yoga classes a week. All right, you guys start dropping some dookie in the comments. We'll take one more Swole fam. We'll get into some good shit. The Ratchness from the Discord. Hi, Swole fam. I'm Rachel. Just got my membership a few days ago after considering it while following Papa on YouTube for a long while. I convinced you finally. Yes, victory. Now I can close my YouTube account. My work here's done. Been taking it easy this week with Swollen 7 and easier yoga sessions to rehab from being sick for a bit. I'm sorry to hear that. Lazy for a long while and messing up my shoulders, going too hard and too fast with other programs. Once I've got my mobility back, my plan is to start Swole Mastery with the goal of actually finishing it, as I have never stuck with a program long enough to complete it before. So happy to see a Discord in addition to the discussion forum, as I've gotten off Facebook, but still want the support of the community. Well, you got that damn straight. And a reminder that for those of you that didn't catch the accountability meeting, that's available in Swole TV, and it's also pinned to the top of the private Facebook group. And yeah, all the live streams are privately streamed. So for all the private live streams, they're streamed inside Swole TV as well as the private Facebook group. So you have your choice of where you want to engage. If you don't want to use Facebook anymore, you got the private Discord. You got the discussion boards on X, so you're all set. And when we stream inside the private site, inside Swole TV, we also got Swole Chat there, so you can do it all inside Swolenormous X 100%. So it's lit. It's Liddy McTitty. Liddy McTitty. All right, we got a couple more. Let's take one more from Robbie, and then we'll get into a shit post. Hello, my name is Robbie. My main sports are running, biking, and swimming, and I also like to go to the gym a lot. I love this intro. I also like to go to the gym a lot. My main goal here is to get as much experience with Swolenormous's workouts as I can, as well as gain some knowledge on some good recipes to make. Well, you got that for sure. I started the 90-day dash, and it's pretty fun so far. Looking forward to improving myself. Awesome, Robbie. Welcome, Bish. Welcome, Bish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Let's see where we... Oh, my God. What are you? I love it. I don't look at these posts at all, right? I don't look at these posts. We got some shit posts. Are you ready, fam? I don't look at these posts at all until right when I'm about to show them. And man, these things are fucking insane. All right. Ew.
What's in the box?
Oh, what we got here? Matthew, I showed my friend who runs a yoga studio and Reiki, and she was blown away with how much and the variety we have available in the Swolenormous studio. Awesome. Glad to hear some feedback. Blown away. I like it. I like it. No wipe yoga in Swolenormous X. It's coming. It's coming. Is that what you all want? You want wipe yoga in 2021? Maybe I'll create a wipe yoga section. Oh, God. Oh, God. I know exactly how I could film that. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. All right. For those of you that maybe tuned in a little bit after the busting of the nut, hashtag go to the fucking gym, hashtag GTTFG. I love these go to the fucking gym cards. Nothing like looking at a Swole card on your wall and it says, go to the fucking gym. And just in parentheses, think about ya boosh. Ya fucking boosh. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. Hashtag GTTFG for a chance to win today's Swole card. What's in the box? Let's do it again.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Fat phobia. There we go. Asian. Asian Femifesto.
Matt Damon.
Okay. Asian Femifesto. People keep accusing anti-dieting advocates for pushing obesity, and no one asks, it sounds Asian, and no one asks what dieting advocates are pushing. Vanity? I should read this as Mr. Miyagi. Vanity, shallowness, physical beauty as the only measure of a dieter's worthiness. Making health assumptions based on appearance. What? I don't know. So I read through that and I didn't get anything from that. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. This is from Blackylocks, like Goldilocks, but Blackylocks. What the fuck? What is going on? Is this Instagram? It's Instagram. That's an Instagram image. What is going on? People keep accusing anti-dieting advocates for pushing obesity, and no one it's the same thing in the Asian. Is this right? I don't know. Should we be offended or should we? I mean, this is funny because this is incoherent. People keep accusing anti-dieting advocates for pushing obesity. No one asks what dieting advocates are pushing. Vanity, shallowness. Okay, I get it. So someone who's like, I'm a dieting advocate. Am I pushing vanity or shallowness? Physical beauty as the only measure of a dieter's worthiness? No, that's just because if you look at a picture, making health assumptions based on appearance. Well, all right, I'll answer this. You can't really tell someone's health by the way they look. To a point. If they're obese, you can tell their health. They're not healthy. If they're obese, if they have too much human, they're not healthy. You know why? Because you could see it on them. They're not healthy. They have too much extra person. That's not healthy. Okay? It's not healthy. It doesn't mean that if you're skinny or something, or you have muscle, it doesn't even mean if you have muscle that you're healthy. You could be rot on the inside. You could be a drug addict. You could be taking. So just being lean and having a six pack doesn't mean that you're healthy. There are a lot of other factors there too. So yeah, but I mean, you can't tell that. You can tell when someone's obese. You just can't tell when someone's not obese because they can have other issues. I don't know. This is that's a Matt Damon. That was a weird one. The food psych. Oh, this is some Christy Harrison. All right, so there's a Christy Harrison podcast, so you guys can bang your ear holes with some nonsense too if you want nonsense. Let's see what this train wreck says. So this is, I guess, a guest on her show, Dalina Soto. Quote, something is just not right with thinking that food is always the issue. Right.
Matt Damon.
That's a preemptive Matt Damon. I'm jumping the gun there because I love hitting that button. I love it. Something's not right with thinking that food's always the issue. In terms of what? Let's see what the context is. Chrissy writes, we're conditioned in diet culture to blame food for every ache, pain, or symptom. No, we're not. Jesus Christ. No, my God. Right out of the gate, you're fucking wrong. Like right out of the gate. All right, I'll get to this in a second. There's an entire wellness industry built around this belief where cutting out foods is seen as the first line of treatment and prevention for any ailment. But the reality is that most health conditions have causes and treatments other than food, and restrictive eating can actually cause way more harm to your mental and physical health by triggering disordered eating. Okay. Yo. This is ridiculous. So here's the thing. This is fundamentally wrong. Diet culture is not blaming food. You're talking about caloric balance. Diet culture is the if it fits your macros, calories in, calories out shit. All right. You eat less, you're going to lose weight. That's the only thing that matters. We all know here. We know that food quality is absolutely essential. Food quality is absolutely paramount and essential to a healthy life. Food quality fucking matters. So a lot of foods cause many aches and pains and symptoms. So she's got this confused. Diet culture doesn't blame food. It blames too much food. They're just thinking binary. They're thinking with just basic math. Well, 2000 minus 1900 equals negative 100 or 100, blah, 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 blah. No one's talking about the food quality. Everyone's sucking down protein powders and shakes and fucking those just green smoothies and just, I don't know. You're a numbnuts. Numbnuts. This is silly. You're not going to have to do restrictive eating if you're eating quality foods. You don't have to do restrictive eating. You don't have to. Your body is going to restrict itself. You're not going to overeat foods that really nutrient dense foods. You're not going to overeat those. It's hard. When I say you're not, I'm talking most of you are going to get full. If you're eating consistently, the same foods on a regular basis. Most people need to eat more consistently. If you're constantly adding variety, you're going to have a lot more cravings. You're going to be falling off a lot more. You're going to have a lot of issues. I personally never fall off. It doesn't even occur because I'm always on. And when I say I'm always on, it's not because I'm always restricting. No, I'm being very proactive. I purchase the foods I need to eat, and I don't purchase other ones, and I eat those to my heart's content. And I eat until I'm satisfied, and I eat plenty, and I never count. I don't have to. I know when I want to eat more, if I want to pack on a little bit extra, but I have certain foods that I eat and I get on all my nutrients. I think it's very important if you're eating random shit all the time, trying to satisfy every little flavor and every little taste. And yeah, that little change in your taste buds is going to confuse your hunger and your satiety mechanisms. That's not natural to get all those different stimulations one after the other. That's why after you eat tons of food, you eat 2,000 calories of all this fucking salt and stuff, then you want ice cream. You probably just want water. You want to fucking take a nap. You're exhausted. Your body's disgusted with itself. You don't need more ice cream. No, I need sweet because it's salty. Your body's just trying to get that fucking addiction. It's trying to get off. It wants that next dopamine kick. All right, we got one more here. What do we got here?
What's in the box?
Oh, we got a registered dietitian on Instagram. These are all my opinions, of course. There's no logic or common sense there. Riley Laster. Calling food healthy and unhealthy means absolutely nothing about the food itself, but it can mean everything about the way we feel after we eat it. I'll read that one more time. Calling food healthy and unhealthy means absolutely nothing about the food itself, but it can mean everything about the way we feel after we eat it. I don't disagree. I don't think that's an incorrect statement. I don't like the way it's worded. We've covered posts from her before. I don't disagree with that. I mean, healthy and unhealthy, those are just labels that humans have associated with food. So you can't really say something is unhealthy. You can. It depends on it depends on if you break down the semantics and you really break down what language means. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. But there's definitely foods you shouldn't be eating. There's definitely foods that I don't consider real food. So technically it's how we label them. I do understand what this person is saying. In other words, I mean, you're going to feel like shit if you eat shitty food. I don't know. I'm trying to be nicer on this one. This isn't a savage shit post because it's not completely incorrect. It's how you read it. But you have to classify what do you consider a healthy food and what do you consider an unhealthy food. So if you define those, yes, it does mean about the food. So, it depends on how you define healthy and unhealthy. Now, because healthy and unhealthy usually will have a definition. If you say calling food good or bad, well, good or bad, that's subjective, and that's how you define good or bad. If you say an unhealthy food has vegetable oils, then yeah, you can objectively say that if you define an unhealthy food as something that has a vegetable oil in it, then foods that have vegetable oils are, by that definition, unhealthy or bad, right? Well, it usually does. If you eat unhealthy food, you're usually going to feel like fucking shit. You shouldn't feel bloated and sick and disgusted and lazy and not able to fucking move after you eat. You should feel fine. You should feel satisfied. You shouldn't feel like you have to take a day off of work because you ate food. It's not a good thing. Let's see here. Silly. Go to the fucking gym and eat the right amount of good food. Yep, eat the right amount of food that's good for you, right? I'll tell you what, everyone here has a different way of eating. No one here eats all the same stuff. I mean, I had a ribeye today. I'm going to have some more steak, maybe some bacon. I had some white rice last night. I had some raw beef liver this morning. Just finishing up some bone broth. Might have another round, a little bit. I mean, I eat a lot of animal products, so I'm not telling anyone else that they have to do the same thing, but I've gone through a lot of iterations with my nutrition. So I truly do feel there are foods that are better for you than others. Absolutely. I have my other stronger opinions. I just don't necessarily rant them all the time just because I want people to understand that you have to figure this stuff out for yourself. And I don't personally care if you want to eat plants all the time. I'm just not, I don't buy into propaganda. I don't buy into propaganda and politicized nutrition. So there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of issues with social media and the kind of information that it spreads, as we know, politically and socially, but also with nutrition and information like that. So, and especially with these other hashtags, the social justice infinity stones and all that stuff spreads like wildfire. Everything is getting there's so many more things that are popular. So many things get popular, and there's so much fucking stuff. There used to be a few big things, and now there's so many things. There's so many fucking things. That's why I'm saying, just say what the fuck you want. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. No one's going to hear it. No one's going to hear it. They might. Maybe they'll ruin your life. Maybe they'll cancel you. All right, on second thought, don't say it. I'll say it. I'll say it. Can't cancel Papa. Can't cancel me. You try it. You try it. You try cancel the Swole fam. We ain't going anywhere. So we got here. Let's see, Yvonne, it'd be great if they use this to pay attention to how their body physically feels, but they'll just use it to justify equating emotions with food. Mm-hmm. Beef or chicken bone broth? Beef all day long. Beef bone broth, baby. Jillian, I wish we could have things like fruit, how it used to be. It's bred to be extra sweet. Now we've gone so overboard we can't come back. Oh yeah, all the plants and stuff all the plants are nothing like their ancestral origins, for sure. So all the foods are different now, and most people don't understand that. Maybe it is okay to have some of these ancient types of foods, but we don't have that anymore. It's all GMO and modified and manipulated, and the genetics of the fruit are just geared towards, selling, making the most for the least cost, and then being as sweet and sugary and dense as possible to get you hooked on it so it tastes good. And a lot of people don't like fruit nowadays. You give someone a bowl of berries or something, they might not like it because it's not sweet enough, because you're so used to having fake shit with soda and candy all the time. That's just, Maria, remember that this time last year, people were pissed off about that Peloton commercial. I do. Was it this time? I thought it was a Christmas time thing. Or was it earlier than that? Was it 2018? No, was it like, or wasn't it maybe 2019 before Christmas? Yeah, I think it was last year before the holidays. 2020 was a blank. I know we all lived it, but 2020 that did not exist. I can't believe it's February of 2021. We all missed 2020. The 2020 just did not exist. I feel like it was a blur. I think most people is the same way, because you had just a lot of the same quarantine stuff on loop. Oof. All right. So let's give away this Swole card. We got some go to the fucking gym fam. Go to the fucking gym. All right. Follow the Daily Swole right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that notification bell and follow on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Check out our other shows. Swolenormous Audio Experience, the Swolenormous Procast, and Red, White, and Swole. Let's give away today's Swole card. Fam, are you ready? Here we go. GTTFG, going away to one of you beaches. Who are we going to land on today? You had to drop a hashtag. If you don't drop a hashtag, you ain't gonna get some. And Mark Kaler, congratulations. Congratulations, Mark. Congratulations. Very nice. Welcome to the Swole Card fam. Yeah, I think you might have won one before. Hey, you could win multiple times if you play. I can't tell who's won a card anymore. Some of you have won a bunch of cards. Send us an email, Mark. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations to Mark. Everyone say, oh, calm your tits. You might fucking win next time. Stop whining. Don't be a beesh.
Man, stop whining.
Don't be a beesh. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, soulcard1727 in the subject, and your mailing address in the body of the email. Congratulations, Mark Kaler. Go to the fucking Jim Yabish. Let's close this nut up, fam. Oh, everyone's just flexing. You know, one thing that we haven't seen this entire episode is the Falcon. I was just absolutely going to say that the Falcon gave us a break this episode, but apparently she's going to be... Oh, you sexy beach. Look at you. My God, sexy like a snack. Very nice. Oh, what a great episode, huh? What a great episode. Excellent. Oh, nailing that piano. Well, thank you so much, fam, for joining me for episode 1727 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pincast, Snoozecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Oh yeah, tomorrow, episode 1728. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. We got some Thursday. I'm so ready.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Nailed it again. Bowling out. Yatch. Bowling. Like a boss. Like a boss. Oh yeah. All right, fam. We'll see you tomorrow. 1728. Make sure you check out, there's a new video on the Swolenormous channel on YouTube right here. Make sure you hit the notification bell to get notified. Of course, if you're a member over at swolenormousx.com, you get Swole Text. I also notify everyone in the private Discord. So even if you're international, you get those notifications. You could jump in the chat. It streams right to the Discord. It integrates perfectly into the show. If you want to chat on Discord and watch it elsewhere. Plus, all the private live streams are available, private for members, every single week. The accountability meeting, plus all priority access episodes, streamed live inside Swole TV and inside the private Facebook group. So you can use social media or not. You still got access to all the private content in Swole TV. And how many of you checked out the brand new Raw inside Swole TV? We released that on Monday. Make sure you go and check that out. We do have some awesome stuff. We do have some awesome stuff coming for Swole TV, a lot more. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for sure. Back for some more Thursday Swole action. I'm stoked. All right, fam. We'll see you tomorrow right here on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Subscribe to all the shows, and we'll see you for 1728. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket.
All right,
Cash
let's
flow,
wrap
I'm
that
a
up.
bank addict. Six
Oh,
subs, smacking.
settle down, Beach. Go back to whence you came. Leave us alone.
Leave us alone. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now the king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's the bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm